What's up? This is Jordan from REdEFIND, and you're listening to The Loud Spot.
What's up? This is Jordan from REdEFIND, and you're listening to The Loud Spot.
What's up? This is Jordan from REdEFIND, and you're listening to The Loud Spot.
What's up? This is Mayhem Jesus. You're listening to The Loud Spot.
Warning. The Loud Spot podcast uses adult humor and adult language in its broadcast. It may be unsuitable for younger audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Also, we are idiots. Please don't take anything we say offensive or to heart.
Oh no! Oh boy! Ah, here it comes! The motherfucking Loud Spot!
What's up, everybody? Welcome to The Loud Spot. I'm your host, Sebastian. Of course, I'm here with Don and producer Sam, and we have a guest co-host tonight, Jordan, who's
Is he really a guest, though? Is he really a guest? Like, he's been on like 3 times, I think.
At that point, are you just like part of the show?
Just
yeah, he's on the 3-timer club.
Oh, we're like SNL. They have those clubs.
5-timer.
We have our own club. Screw SNL.
I need a little emblem, a special emblem.
You know what? You need one. You do. We're gonna make you one.
Like 2 double penetration.
Yeah. Tip to tip. Like 3 tips coming in and like meeting in the middle.
Jordan is here to discuss the topics with us. Also, we have some news coming from him. But before we get into that, I do want to mention this episode is brought to you by Ink Nation Tattoo Convention, February 23rd through the 25th in Oklahoma City. And my God, have Don and I been running around like freaking madmen. There's like these little things we don't even know that we need. Like today, for instance, birth certificates for all the out-of-state tattoo artists. Just found out about that, okay? Second thing, we need hand washing stations. We didn't know about that, so I called a nationwide place. Cost me like almost $600 to get these hand washing stations. It's like these little tiny... And then our pipe and drip company canceled.
Yeah, so hand washing stations, you have to have one for every 10 booths that you have. So because I have so many artists, I have to have 3 of them to be able to comply with their law.
What about, I got an idea. What if you have like a half-naked guy, like the Old Spice guy, right? And he's just there with hand sanitizer. He's like, squirt, squirt.
Exactly. Are you applying for that position, Sam?
I was about to throw my hat in for that.
Are you gonna do it?
Jordan's like, I'm down.
Yeah. Jordan, you got the same body type as I do.
I am down. So down. If you want to stand next to my wash station in, a little bikini and have that little hand towel, I'm sure you'll get some
banana hammock.
But we're just excited it's going on. The billboard's up and running. We were able to see that today. Got a picture of it. It showed like 400-something times. It's on a digital billboard.
That's awesome.
So people are sharing the hell out of the tattoo convention. Evans Blue is going to be there. That's probably the big band that's going to be there. But we have a bunch of other bands like Etch and Ember, Saving Jackie, Heathrow. We're doing a competition to get the last band there. And then we also have 9 Left Dead that's playing. But since Jordan is here with REdEFIND, he has a clip of a new, it's like a teaser video.
Yeah, a little solo thing I do.
No lead into that, Sebastian.
I led into it. I talked about all these bands, and then I led into him.
And then led into another band.
See? That's called a lead-in, Sam. Aren't you the producer? You should know these things.
Yeah, well,
I may not lead in the best, but I lead. All right, here we go. Let's play this clip, and let's see what REdEFIND has been up to after this plays. Here we go.
Damn, Muff, this shit's crazy.
Wake up, gotta get out of my head cause I feel stuck. To this body, to this bed, to this floor, to this house, to this town, and I really gotta get up. I feel like every day is the same routine. Nightmares wrapped in American dreams. I cannot take what's required of me. Feel I'm failing at all that I want to achieve. Yeah.
Hold on, is that a REdEFIND clip or are you doing something different?
It's a solo thing.
Oh, yeah, because I'm like, that sounds way different than let's party till we fucking die.
Yeah, way different.
Okay,
so how did this whole thing come about?
Like, I honestly, I never thought that I was ever going to like put this stuff out there. I started doing this when my father died 4 years ago. and like I kept it to myself a lot. I had a bunch of stuff recorded, and like I said, I was just gonna keep it to myself. But like my wife listened to it, some other friends listened to it, and they're like, "You got to put this out there. This is gonna help somebody." And I was like, "You think?" And so one thing led to the other, and I finally have like after I dropped this video, or not video, I dropped like a little clip that went kind of viral like 2 years ago. I've still got people messaging me about it, so finally it's coming out, and it came into fruition or whatever.
Yeah, so this gives me a little rehab bartender, bartender.
Yeah, it's a song about drinking because
yeah.
It's a song that it used to be a vice of mine. I used to use that as a way to cope with a lot of things. I think a lot of people do still to this day.
A lot of people do.
Did you quit drinking?
Yeah, I drink. I say that as I'm sitting here.
I'm like, I got a mimosa, dude.
But
exactly.
but
I'm the only sober one.
It's way cut down than what it used to be. I used to drink to get blackout. This is just I just got off work, so it's like I'm having a cocktail. I'm gonna play some video games, but it's a lot more controlled. Oh, it's one of those stone balls. I saw it in the store, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta have that."
Oh yeah, that ice. They keep your drink cold.
Yeah, it's supposed to. It keeps
like
it.
Sebastian.
It's a lie. If anybody's watching that uses they're a lie. They do not keep it colder for nothing.
What if you just quit drinking, and then the very next day they come out with those stone balls, and you're like, "Oh, I gotta have one for my drink.
I gotta try one of those.
One more.
You put it in your Coke, then you're just a little Coke, little Dr. Pepper with your fucking rock ball."
That's right. Sebastian's now on a mimosa kick, and we went from Michelob Ultra to cheladas to now mimosas.
Moscow Mule.
Yes, I love Moscow Mules.
The only thing I can think is, the only thing next for Sebastian is straight up like Merlot wine or something like that.
Yeah.
It's coming. I just know it is.
Well, so Jordan, what's the name of that? Is it just Jordan Caparell? I forgot
no, Sleep Deprived. I have a whole stage name.
Okay, Sleep Deprived. Okay.
I think I'm gonna ride this one out for like 6 months to a year, hopefully. Hopefully it blows up in something. We'll see.
What if it gets bigger than Redefined? You're like, peace out, dude. I'm doing the whole.
I could never.
I can hear Dustin now.
Dustin would kill me, bro. He'd burn my house down.
I've never met him. He's never been on the show.
Doesn't pay attention. I think he's in the band. I don't know. I'm with you. I don't think he's a real person.
Dustin is doing 80,000 things all the time.
He's AI.
He is constantly working. Like the other day an alarm went off, and I was like, "What is that?" And he's like, "I got to post a video to TikTok."
You should make a thing for Redefined. Do you believe? Was it Dustin Snow? Do you believe he exists?
Yeah. Have you seen him in real life?
Have you seen Dustin Snow? Ooh,
have you seen this man missing like a milk carton?
Yeah, exactly. Put it on corners and everything, and people like, ooh, who is this Dustin Snow? Remember how Nickelback was like Nickelback's missing? But don't make it like Redefined. Make it more because people
just
will
Dustin
care
Snow.
less, right? Just
Where's
Dustin Snow. Yeah.
Tell him not to post on social media for a month. I think he'd go crazy. That man, like where he falls, I pick up. So like we mesh so well. Like because like when he goes MIA, I'm the one that you get in contact with, and like vice versa.
Sound familiar, Sebastian?
No, it doesn't. We're gonna play a song, Etched in Embers. Someone else. Etched in Embers is playing at the Ink Nation Tattoo Convention.
The song is really good.
Sam, is this one of their newest song they just came out with?
It's one of their new songs by Kyle. So check it out.
Some say that life's just a game, a mystery with no rules or directions. No matter how hard I play, programmed to lose and they make no exceptions. When will I learn that even though it's gonna burn, I have to rebuild myself. I have to rebuild myself. When it's my turn, the pieces will reveal themselves. And in the ashes from where I fell, when will I learn? This life is meant for someone else.
Super excited to have them play at the convention. Thank you, Sam, for hooking that up. That song is dope, dude. They're a great band. Have you guys ever been excited about something at work that was going on as simple as banana bread?
At work, dude?
You know,
At work, dude?
So this clip actually came out a couple years ago. It's, I think, at least over a year ago. It's resurfaced on social media with different kinds of clips, but I was able to find the original clip, and I love playing these TikTok clips on here. So let me pull up the video. I'm going to play it right now. Listen to this.
Dude, I got some fucking banana bread at work today, dude. Hell yeah. My mom told me if I wait for things, like, good things will happen to me, dude. And fucking I waited for some things, and I got some banana bread at work today, dude. Hell yeah. So it just goes to show that waiting for things is, like, worth it. But there's a lot of bad things in this world, dude. Like fucking skunks, dude. Hell no. Scratching your eye, but it's still fucking itchy, dude. Hell no. The fucking Cubs, dude. Hell no. Like getting paid not a lot of money, dude, for fucking working. Hell no. But banana bread at fucking work, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Banana bread, bro. At hell fucking work.
My question is he really excited about banana bread, or is he just making a funny video clip? He looks like he's not lying.
I honestly think that he just had such a shit ass day.
Yeah, banana bread made this day.
Just made it just that moment of sweetness to make that shit ass day just a hair better.
Or
so
he was
had
being
to vent.
completely sarcastic because it's like a pizza party. Like
right.
You know, you're overworked, underpaid, and like they're like, oh, pizza party will make them happy. It's like, no, I'd like some more money. And they're like, yeah, banana bread, dude.
I think my favorite part about that, go ahead.
I got one more thing. He is a ginger, so
he wanted gingerbread.
Yeah, he wanted gingerbread.
My favorite part about it, he goes, scratching your eye, but it still fucking itches, dude.
Yeah.
Jordan,
yeah,
do your impression of it. You did a good one.
Oh, dude. But banana bread at work, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I figured that guy's from Canada.
Good. That's good.
I love that video, bro. I love it.
I figure that guy's from Canada, and he doesn't get much but poutine.
No, not a lot
up there. Just poutine. That's it.
I just scared everyone in my house, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Kids are now mad at you. They're always mad at you. Never mind.
Interrupted Skibbity Toilet. What are you doing?
That's right.
All right, Don. Let's talk about Don. Do we have a little music to play in the background? Now in this hour of Dawn dates, let's talk about her dating life, or what once was. Right here on the Loud Spot.
Oh my God, I can breathe. I love how you said, or what did you say at the end?
I said, or once was. Or Dawn's dating life, or once was.
That's fitting because Dawn's not dating right now. No, we're not doing it. I've had my
smashing and grabbing.
No, I don't even want to smash and grab no more. I've had enough. I've had men who have thought that I was 30. They're 49. They were done with me once they found out I was not 30.
Oh, okay.
And then I had this one who absolutely loves skinny girls, but he's coming after my thick ass.
Right.
But then wants to throw it in my face that he's only attracted to skinny girls, but yet he wants me. So yeah, no. And what else have I had? Oh, I've had countless ghostings, no shows on dates, you know.
Yeah,
we're gonna meet up. I want to meet you. I know you're busy. I know you ain't got much time, but can you meet me? Mother,
it must be hard.
Know I'm busy. You commented and said, I know you're a busy woman. Can I take you out for a drink? And then no show?
This has just been another episode of Dawn's dating history and what it used to be.
On the Loud Spot.
On the Loud Spot.
Yeah.
There we go. All right.
Bravo.
Love it.
Bravo.
Love it.
Thank you, Don, for
A
sharing.
regular segment that we do, Don's dating history. I like
Don's
it.
dating.
Yeah,
You know what,
that
the
is
sad
not.
thing-
That's not going to be a once a month thing.
It may be. I'm just
We
saying
don't know.
it may be. We don't know. Oh
No,
my
because
God. All right.
after the convention, Don's going to go a little fucking wild. So no, we're not doing that.
No.
Oh, no.
Not calling yourself on publicly, huh?
No. So I should not come to this convention then.
No,
Is
you
that
need to
what-
come to the. I said
No.
after the convention. I didn't say.
I
at the
know.
But he's supposed to come after the convention.
Everyone's coming after the convention.
The convention.
Damn right. Damn right.
Big cum party.
Yeah, come to the convention. There we go.
Hey,
On that note,
we all
guys, hey,
deserve it after all of this.
don't forget Epstein List was released. So those of you guys looking for
Perfect transition.
that's, yeah, I can't perfect transition on that one.
Oh,
the
there's a
list of
list
people
of
that
people
went-
who went to his island.
Oh,
Yeah.
are they
There's
finding
a
like
flight log. And so
Yeah.
it's basically naming all the pedophiles in Hollywood and in Congress and all that.
and like
Yeah.
Joe Biden and the Clintons and all
Now,
Bro, Stephen
Yeah.
Hawking was out there, bro.
yep, Stephen Hawking's on it. But hey, here's the thing:
He's like-
we will, yeah, hold on. We will say this: just because they're on it doesn't mean that they did anything wrong. Okay,
True.
so
Mhm.
for litigation purposes, and please don't take us to court because we're broke ass bitches, and we will lose.
We
Disclaimer.
make no
Yeah.
money. We're poor.
Yeah, we po. There's a lot of people on that list, and my biggest thing out of all this is the whole Aaron Rodgers, Jimmy Kimmel thing. I mean, this is hilarious. Like those two going at it, at each other's throat. Aaron Rodgers, you know, the quarterback for
Yeah.
the old Green Bay Packers,
Bay, yeah,
now the
Yeah.
Jets, has said, you know, he's glad to, he's hopeful to see that that Jimmy Kimmel will be on this list. And Jimmy Kimmel's like, hey, I'm not on that list. I'm not on that list.
Is
or
he?
anything? We don't know because the problem is there's abbreviations. So if it's Jimmy Kimmel, it's JK, most likely.
Just kidding.
If he's even living, if he's even on there. So yeah, they're going back and forth on top of that. But there's Bill
Well,
Clinton.
the list was released. Who has the list? I mean, you can just
The list is out there. The list is out there. Problem is it's abbreviated. It's, you know, annotated in abbreviation. And when it comes to the females or the potential sexual people, they're listed as 1 female, 2 females, those kind of things. So it's really sad.
Dang.
The problem is, here's the problem with all this. It's not going to go anywhere. As you
No.
know.
If there's just initials, no, because then
No.
they can just say
That's it.
There's too much
ain't
money
me.
involved. Too many people are going to get paid off. Judges, everyone, even if they know who
It's not going to fit certain people's narrative as well. So it's just,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's sad. It's sad. Something bad as this that we could actually call people out. And we all know Chris Cornell, Chester Bennington, Robin Williams have all made claims about this kind of stuff that happens behind closed doors with powerful
and then
people.
they died.
And then they died. So, you know, it really sucks. And that's what I wanted to bring up with this whole thing is like, there's a lot of bad stuff there's a lot of bad stuff out there, and these bad people need to be caught. And it makes me mad, but they keep getting away because money and power. Jordan knows this. He hasn't been,
but that's not the first.
he hasn't been approached yet because his band hasn't hit that level yet. But once he gets to that level, problem is he's gonna give up his booty hole. I know Jordan.
100%.
I'm with you, bro.
It's
I'll
just
give it up.
like that.
Yeah.
Wait.
I had a guy message me today from the Illuminati. He was like, hey, you want to join? And I was like, let's go. And And then he's like, download the Signal app and give me your phone number. I was like, yeah, I'm good on this. Never mind.
Okay, but if it's just like, hey, dude, I'll suck your dick and you'll make like $20 million, I'm cool with that.
Well, you would be the one that probably have to do the
suck
sucking.
it for like,
yeah, I'd be the one that has to do the sucking for $20 million.
Yeah,
you
give it to me.
Do
Let's
it.
go.
You do it.
You know how many hot dogs I've eaten in my life? I ain't worried about that.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. And I am the opposite.
You couldn't suck dick for $20 million?
I'm dead ass. I am dead ass.
Dick for free, probably.
You give
I'm dead
sucking
ass.
for free.
No.
You're a liar.
Not for $20 million.
Actually, I'm not. No, I'm serious. Because I know that money's gonna come with a catch.
Yeah, 20 million.
And I know, and I'm not good. No, and I'm not good with
I'm
that
catching
catch.
it in my mouth for 20 million.
I'm swallowing.
There's more of a
pee
catch
on my
to
face.
it.
R. Kelly, I
There's
don't care.
always more of a catch to it.
Hold up. Don, you suck dick for less.
No kidding. But I'm telling you, if somebody offered me money, I wouldn't do it because I know it would come with a catch.
I don't know.
I'm good.
I would.
Yeah.
But she's
I
saying
have to
you
at least
get
like you
trapped
for me
into
to
this
do
whole
it for free.
dark
Thank you.
secret circle of evilness, probably that you don't want to be in, but you originally said yes to. You could go down a rabbit hole probably really quick. Anyways, you know what? Now let's play the song.
How are we gonna
perfect transition? How do we come out of this hole?
Ash, I'm sorry that this transitioned into your new song. Here we go. New Year's Day right here on the Loud Spot.
Every day, feeling it the same, like I just can't breathe. I push it all away and lock it in a cage, but it just breaks free. It whispers to me that I'm nothing to anyone, knows every secret I never tell anyone, makes me believe that I'm no one to anyone. But I refuse to give up, I refuse to back down, trying to find a way out, 'cause I still believe. I refuse to give in, won't become a victim of my own disease, 'cause I still believe. Today I'm not okay, it's got its own way of taking over me. It tells me that I'm safe, lost in a haze of insecurity. It lives in my head, telling me that I can't escape, wants me to fear every choice that I'll ever make, wants me to feel that I'm nothing but a mistake. But I refuse to give up, I refuse to back down, trying to find a way out, 'cause I still believe. I refuse to give in, won't become a victim of my own disease, 'cause I still believe. Wake up every day, feeling it the same, like I just can't breathe. I push it all away and lock it in a cage, but it just breaks free. But I refuse to give up, I refuse to back down, trying to find a way out, 'cause I still believe. I refuse to give in, won't become a victim of my own disease, 'cause I still believe. But I refuse to give in, won't become a victim of my own disease, 'cause I still believe, 'cause I still believe.
All right, listen. Bad Omen singer Noah Sebastian, which I like. You know, I like that name.
Yeah, I know he does.
Okay.
Go figure.
Good one.
He deleted all of his social media accounts, which apparently he hasn't been active on for a couple years anyways. And it's because of he doesn't want to be glorified. Because when you're that famous, you start getting big and famous, people start putting bad stuff about you on the internet, good and bad. And I don't know what I'm trying to say. Tenderly, a lot of that made no sense.
It made no sense.
Yeah, it made no sense. A lot of times, though, people take that. They look at the negative only. They don't look at the positive. They see the negative. So here's a statement that he came out
with. Yelp reviews.
Yelp, Twitter, Yelp reviews on a band. he says, and here's quoted: "I was trying to use social media and just had to constantly mute them. I got really tired of seeing my face or seeing strangers' opinions of me every day. I don't think that's healthy. I've seen these accounts that collect baby pictures of me they find from distant relatives on Facebook pages and make an entire shrine out of them." Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
And then you get bands that like haven't really made it to that level yet, and they're kind of like, I kind of would like that because that means that means you've made it. But is that scary? Do you have stalkers? Think about like the Kardashians. They're not musicians, but like a Taylor Swift or someone like that.
Yeah.
This stuff happens to them all the time. If you're that famous, you have to have the mental capacity and mental stabilization within yourself to be able to handle.
You have to have a healthy mind. Period.
You do.
I said healthy stabilization. We're gonna.
They're not healthy. They're not healthy. But that's the thing about success. So yeah, and Jordan, you probably know this. You know, there's a level of privacy that disappears after a certain level of success.
100%.
Right?
100%.
And that goes your family, your kids, anything you know, that fart you lit last week. And all those people around your work know about it, those kind of things. So, So it's one of those things that you have to ask yourself. And I tell bands this all the time. You do know once you start, if you want success, forget about privacy because it's out the window. The Taylor Swifts, the Travis Kelce's, all these people that are A-listers now, they know that a lot of their stuff they try to keep private, especially their love life, right? And I use Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift because they've been dating for a long time before the NFL.
It's relevant right now too. Yeah,
it's relevant, and it's a PR push on top of all that. On top of that, so, but they knew that this would eventually get out. Are we at the moment that we want to let it out? So you know, someone like let's take REdEFIND. Let's take Jordan. He's got a lot of skeletons in his closet. There's no doubt about that, right? There's no doubt about that.
Oh yeah,
he ain't gonna deny it. And don't deny it. Actually, confront it like Eminem does.
Yeah,
and no one can talk crap about it. So
I'd definitely face any demon that shows up. Like if something ever happened and somebody wanted to come at me with something, like I know there's nothing out there that could like break me because there's nothing that bad for sure.
Jordan, you had sex with that one guy, and you're like, you.
Did it?
Hey, you know what though? He got paid $20 million.
$20 million. That's right.
Because he
answered the Illuminati call.
But here's the thing, though. You know, imagine these people putting these shrines up of Noah Sebastian. Okay, as a child, as a baby. Imagine if someone did that to like a female. The reaction of that would be pedophilia, probably. Things like that, but because he's a dude, the narrative is just so it changes from every day. If you start off, and I've said this before, if you start off not giving a shit and just say, "Oh well, screw it," it's like no one can hurt you because you don't care.
Yeah, there's a double standard on a lot of things like that.
And speaking of double standards, before we go into the next song, and Mayhem Jesus is in the studio with us. We're going to get to him after the next song here. Speaking of double standards, Machine Gun Kelly has a guitar out from Schecter, okay?
Yep.
It's shaped like a razor blade.
Looks awesome.
I love it.
Yeah, but it's shaped like a razor blade, so now he's promoting self-harm.
Shut up. No, he's not.
No. I'm not saying that.
I know you're not. I know you're not. But if he had a piece of shit and like a big old dookie guitar and people say, "Oh, you're promoting poop. You're promoting feces."
Yeah, you're promoting poop play.
If he had a pendulum, a 5-point star. Yeah, that was I was trying to look for that word.
You got you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. They would say you're promoting Satanism. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter what you do. People will automatically decide that's what you're promoting. It's like that's not true.
I'm not even a huge fan of him, and I thought it was a pretty cool design.
Okay, and here's the thing: I'm not a huge fan of Machine Gun Kelly either. You know, I probably know a song. I don't know off the top of my head, but if I heard one, I might be like, okay, yeah, I remember that one. I've heard that one. But you know, I'm not going to attack someone on a guitar design. Which, if this was the '80s, it would have been super cool. Everyone would have been all over it.
Yeah. That's because in the '80s we weren't pansies.
Everyone's so sensitive. So check this out.
Drink out of hoses.
I'm gonna read you a little tiny quote of what Machine Gun Kelly said, and then the following in your verse. What's his name? The singer dude.
Ronnie.
Radke. Also had I had a brain fart. Also had something to say about it. Okay, so Machine Gun Kelly says to someone online who's talking shit about this, you show your lack of depth by taking art at face value. Which is true. Right. Okay. Now, Ronnie Radke had to say this. I'm like, what did he say? No, and he's not a fan of MGK either, but he does say this. Have we gotten so lost that we are now complaining about razor blade guitars because it might trigger people to self-harm, but you give my video of murdering people a thumbs up? Ain't that the fucking truth?
Yep.
I mean, mic drop, dude, right there. You want to complain about, because Machine Gun Kelly caters more probably towards the teeny bops,
right?
And where
at this moment, before he didn't,
where Machine Gun Kelly doesn't, and Machine Gun Kelly gets a lot of flack, and it's funny because he's tied in with Travis Barker, and Travis Barker's still hella cool. Machine Gun Kelly, no matter what he does, he's like Nickelback. No one likes him that much.
Okay, so I will say this about Travis Barker. The reason why Travis Barker is cool and the reason why Travis Barker descends over ages is because he doesn't get involved in any of the bullshit that happens.
He doesn't come about his political views. He doesn't come about nothing. He's about playing music and doing it.
He does music with a lot of cool people. When he got tied with Machine Gun Kelly, I was like, uh-oh.
But it cost a lot. He's cost a lot. I'm just going to say right now, he cost a lot.
I can't afford him. He's not coming on this podcast.
No, ain't no way.
I know.
Until you make it big, then you got him.
Courtney might, but
speaking of people who want to charge too much, there was a band that tried to charge me $10,000 to come play at the tattoo convention. I'm not mentioning who they are.
No, he told me about it. He called me about it.
I said, Sam, how much do you think you want? He was like $1,200.
Me about it, and I was like,
$800.
You never pay that.
Jordan will tell you about it after the show ends, and we'll tell you who the band is.
$10,000 to play,
and
their monthly listeners are not that big.
Hold on.
Okay,
Jordan. Hold on, Jordan. Will you tell us how much how much they're for? Because you've already been approached by this said band to play for one of their tours. So, anyways.
It just got more interesting. God, I wish we could just talk about it, but we're not going to. We're not going to give him a bad name.
I got a good idea. I got a pretty good idea.
He's got a good idea.
We got Mayhem Jesus waiting in the background. We're gonna pull him in here right after this music break from Static X. Their song is called, I don't know.
It's called the new one.
Yeah.
Is that right?
It's by Tulsa. This word is by Tulsa.
No, Otsego? That's Owaso's by Tulsa.
That's Owasso.
You did not spell Owasso, you spell Otsego.
Oh, okay. That's what it is. I don't care.
Okay, let's play it right here.
All right.
Paranoid delusions.
Your brain will not know the difference.
Someone has erased his memory.
Operation Devastates, condition creeping cold, automatic detonates, hidden from the wrecking ball, enemies are acetate, prepare to storm the wall, Operation Devastates. It's about to be out of gate, automatic detonate, prepare to storm the wall, here comes the wrecking ball, and they should tell me on. Your brain will not know the difference. For Satan.
any memory in your head.
Hope you enjoyed the ride.
All right, we are back from our music break. We got Mayhem Jesus, Mr. Darrin Perry. All right, how I like to say, Mayhem Jesus is in the house. And you know what? I still need a hat, dude.
I was just talking about that. There's a lot of people that say that.
No, don't give him any more hats.
My hat.
Don't need
Okay, how
hats or
about giving
shoes.
me the hat? I'll take
give
the
Don
hat.
the hat. Don needs
I'll
a
take the
hat.
hat. I need a hat.
Every time this is my second one. Every time I've gotten hats, I've never had them mass produced. I've got the first one I got coming back from a tour, and I was at the Philadelphia airport, and they had a lids in there, and I was there for a minute, so I had to make a Mayhem Jesus hat. And then when I was on the Snoop Dogg tour, somebody broke into the box truck that I was driving and stole my Mayhem Jesus hoodie and my hat. So I had to find them all when I was on tour and have another one made.
Yeah.
So yeah, these have been one-offs, but maybe I should get them mass produced.
You can make those hats at lids. I didn't realize that till like a year ago. I was in the mall. And
They're
you can
like
just get them made.
$50, dude.
That's not that bad.
They're bad.
Yeah, as long as you have like the JPEG or PNG or something,
Yeah.
they'll do it.
And I've got
my
a
own
new
Mayhem
logo,
Jesus
so
hat.
I'm always like, these hats are like just a generic ass cross that they flip upside down. Which,
Right.
speaking of what you put out there, you know how many people think that I'm a Satanist because of all this?
You
crazy
are.
Of course,
shit?
You are.
immediately.
You are
I
hell
might
Satan.
not be the holiest of all,
Hell
but
Satan.
I'm
And
Anyway.
I'm from
go-
South Carolina, so as soon as I saw it, I was like, Satan.
God damn it! I'm going to church on Sunday.
Yeah.
That's not what I thought whenever I saw
I do
it.
want to talk about some of the tours you've been on, especially the Snoop Dogg tour. Because you're a driver, you drive for a lot of bands that go on tour. But before we get into that, I do want to say that Don and I had the privilege of meeting you in Chickasha, Oklahoma.
I feel sorry for you.
We had a fun night hanging out. Your hair color was green then, and it's still green.
It's
now.
his signature, man. He's been
you know,
doing
I
it for
don't think I
3+
feel like
years.
that. I didn't feel like it was the same color.
My fingernails match.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Like,
Sebastian
Soon as-
doesn't notice those things. He don't
Soon
pay
as-
attention.
If I had dropped my pants like you had suggested,
exactly.
you'd see how
Right.
far I go with this black.
Exactly. He's got neon green ball
I
whiskers.
thought we weren't supposed
You
to
don't
talk
know
about the
that.
tour bus.
Oh, no. So we were able to drink some beers on the tour bus. You were driving for Any Given Sin. During that time, and Saliva played there, and Saliva comes to Chickasha a lot. So, and you've been to Oklahoma quite a few times, And this last time we were finally able to hang out and have some fun and chill for a little bit. That was awesome.
That was a good time. One of my favorite parts of the tour was hanging out with you guys on that little back patio there in the little smoking area.
That was fun. Yeah, the little bar area.
I had a good time.
Actually, we have a picture from back there.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
It's horrible picture.
I sent it to you. You didn't get it?
Yeah, no, I saw it. It's just you guys got to really rethink these picture taking things.
You're not happy
flashes.
with it, Sam.
And Jimmy was with us. It was fun.
That was fun. Yeah.
Which one was making that?
I couldn't remember
Sebastian.
He was drunk.
I was. So, Mayhem, tell us a little bit about your profession and what you do for these artists.
I do different things for different bands. I do usually for the bigger bands that I tour with. I'm usually driving for them. Any Given Sin I drive for. I drove for Fame on Fire. I do tour managing. I've tour managed 4 or 5 bands. They're starting to get a little bigger too. It's just I'm a merch manager for some bands. I've done content. I'm kind of a tour whore. I do whatever I got to do to stay on the road.
Were you just on tour with Any Given Sin?
I was. Yeah. I was on the Snafu Lay tour.
Were you at the Spartanburg Ground Zero show?
Yeah. No. That was they did like they're around Christmas time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I wasn't on that one.
I was about to say, how did we not meet each other? We opened up for him that night. I was like,
we were supposed to tour together when I very first started touring. You guys, we were supposed to. I forget if it was Transient or if it was Seasons, but I was supposed to tour with you with somebody.
Yeah,
it was okay. It was my tour that I booked Transient on. It was Transient and Redefined.
Yeah,
Redefined pulled at the last minute.
Yeah,
we'll call him out right now. We'll call him out right now.
Tour with Redefined, and you know, personally, let me go ahead and say now, dude. I'm a fan. I love your music. It's I was stoked about touring with y'all.
That's cool as fuck, dude. Because I was stoked about meeting you and fucking touring with you and shit. We've been going heavy for the past 2 years, and so I've been addicted to it. Like, I love it. I miss my family to death, but like the road is just.
I'm telling you, man, and that's not for everybody. That's one thing that I learned real quick was
real fast.
Like, usually it's weird because no matter if it's a month or 3 months, about a third of the way in, somebody will start getting the itch. And then makes it awkward for a few days.
1 week, usually. One week, someone will get the in.
Everybody comes family.
I miss my wife.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Something. My dog.
I miss my kids.
My goldfish. What? You know, what the fuck?
We're not making
this
any
is how
money.
small the. But this is how small the music. This is how small the music industry is. People know each other.
Oh, there is no. I've said it 1,000 times. There is no 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon in the music industry.
No, it's like 2 degrees. It's like I know this guy and he knows this guy, and like that's it.
Yeah, I've toured with somebody from everybody. You know
yeah. So I mean, you went as far as doing the Snoop Dogg tour. Were you driving for Snoop Dogg?
That was an odd one. That was a driving tour where all I did was drive a box truck. I drove his. He has his Dr. Bombay ice cream.
Right.
So I would drive he had 3 freezers. They would just give away samples at his shows. It was a big shed tour, a big amphitheater.
Snoop Dogg shows up with ice cream at his shows?
Just giving away.
I think it's like THC ice cream.
Oh,
I would deliver my friend Alicia and these coolers. They would have a pallet shipped to every fucking venue. And I would have the entertainment center for Snoop's dressing room. I had to go buy a 75-inch TV to put in it. We actually took it from some big country star. It slips my mind who it was, but it was supposed to be for somebody else.
Jelly Roll.
But no. This was like country.
Nelly.
Miranda Lambert.
Country.
Miranda Lambert.
That's like the first thing that came to my mind.
Yeah, actually, it might have. It's in like the Blake Shelton, somewhere in that kind of range.
Well, that's country.
Anyway, I would have those freezers, like a bunch of cups and shit like that, and his entertainment center. So when I'd get to the venue, right off the bat, I got to get this offloaded and to his dressing room and set up for him, ready to go. And then
so he has ice cream.
What's that?
So he has ice cream. Ice cream, Lieutenant Dan.
The ice cream's fire. There's all kinds of different flavors. They got one that's like waffle
THC infused.
That sounds amazing.
One's like a cream orange. It's like an orange dream kind of thing.
So is it like THC infused?
No. They sell it at Walmart.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
he also has wine. Snoop Dogg has wine too.
Yeah, he has wine.
Yeah, well,
and
the
it's
tour I was
horrible.
on
It's not
was-
great, but
Yeah, the wine is horrible. I've tried it.
Oh, the wine.
Yeah.
Actually, I had a bottle of wine that I got from the tour. His high chick in the office gave me a bottle of wine, so I was gonna keep it for because I have all kinds of tour mementos.
That's sick.
Yeah.
And I was gonna fly, and at first I wasn't gonna be checking a bag, so I was like, I have to drink this wine because they're gonna make me give it up if I don't. So I drink this bottle of a wine hangover sucks.
Yeah,
anyway.
Oh,
a wine hangover off of Snoop Dogg wine. I mean, he's known for his way better stuff than
weed. That's what he's known for.
Driving for all these bands.
Moon rocks.
When you come off tour, are you a little like? Do you always have something lined up? Or is it a little manic? Like, when's my next gig? Like,
sometimes.
Do you always know that you're gonna work?
Only when Sam reaches out to him, then he's busy.
No, I don't at all. It's like
me and Darrin actually had this conversation in Chickasha.
Yeah, and it like whenever it comes, like I'll book. Usually, I book my year in the first couple months of the year. But like when I left the Any Given Sin tour, then until just a few days ago, I didn't know. I was essentially unemployed. And then all of a sudden the messages start coming in and my schedule fills up real quick. And, now I'm booked up until summertime. And
I think once you're in, and we've talked about this when we were going to book you for tonight's episode, you were like, I should be good, but if something comes up, I'm going to have to go because that's your bread and butter.
Yeah.
And you haven't yet, but you filled up. So is it one of those things?
Forget you, Darrin. We don't want you on this show. Then fine.
I've tried to be. You know how many times I've tried to be on this?
That's what he said.
Last time he tried to be on here, it was 2 times before he tried to come on, but he was having Wi-Fi issues.
Yeah.
And so now he's here.
When was
we made it. Hey, we made it happen, bro.
Prior to me?
No, this is I think when you kind of went on hiatus for a little bit, weren't really talking to me that much because you were like busy doing a bunch of other things.
Still hate you.
Yeah.
Good.
No. Do you have any cool stories? Like, would you have like a favorite story from a tour that you've been on? Something kind of crazy.
I've had all kinds of crazy stuff happen.
Besides Snoop Dogg ice cream.
No, I did. I worked out. Like I was kind of up on the side. Keep in mind, I was a white boy on the Snoop Dogg tour, and it was clear I was a white boy on the Snoop Dogg tour. But they were cool, and like they let me. These dudes, they worked out every fucking day, and these it was the high school reunion tour, so it was Snoop, Wiz Khalifa, Too Short, Warren G. Cookies was there. You know what I'm saying? It was like it was weed heavy. Well, Wiz Khalifa security are these great big dudes, and they do jiu-jitsu all the time. So like there's this one dude would work out like 110 degrees. This motherfucker was out there just fucking pumping it. Push-ups. All he did was like prison yard fucking workouts.
And you're a skinny dude. You're like my height probably.
Hey Jordan, what did he sound like, Jordan? What did he sound like?
Oh, he probably sounded a lot like this right here.
Oh, a lot like that. A lot like that. Yeah, a lot like that. And actually, every security guard they were the same build, same type. You could always tell, like, the artist. Like, whenever the green rooms were in a hall, so, like, you'd walk down the hall, and, like, there would be these great big dudes sitting in chairs just all talking to each other, like in a circle with the great, the rooms behind them. It was an interesting experience for sure. But what I was saying about these Wiz's security was they're great big dudes, heavy set. Like they look like they're fat guys.
Right.
And they would bring the bag up to kick, and the pop that these motherfuckers would put on that bag when they would do a face kick. So the last thing I would expect from this seemingly overweight dude is to kick my head off of my shoulders.
Yeah. He did it.
They were like big country. They're like big country from UFC.
They're the one. They got me into like wicks for a little bit, like lighting joints off of wicks. And they're far into martial arts and stuff. So like I got one of my tour mementos is a yo-yo with wick around it for lighting joints from Wiz's security guy. Because he's like one yo-yo is a weapon, is invented to be a weapon, and went into that whole thing where
I didn't know that.
bro, apparently you can fuck somebody. I was like, what about walking the dog? And he's like, watch this, motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's like a boomerang that has to come back because it has
walk
a
your
string
dog,
on it.
bro.
Yeah.
Dude, what if you have like a yo-yo with like spikes on
bro,
it?
If
Jordan,
I kind of thought about that shit, like Spider-Man yo-yo shit, but there's people good enough to do that. And that
Jordan,
one hit can be enough.
How did that conversation go down, Jordan? How did that conversation go down?
Which one?
The yo-yo conversation.
He's like, man, did you know? He's like,
you know, a yo-yo could be a weapon.
Like, I had no idea. And he's like, watch this, motherfucker.
Bro.
I love that. I love that little thing. We're already running out of time.
We gotta do a lot.
I know,
editing.
but I do want to mention though, if you're in a band and going on tour. I don't know, Mayhem, if you just deal with record labels or if you deal with independent artists that just hit you.
Anybody.
So you'll hit up. So anyone that hits you up, if the price is right,
say it like that, bro.
No, I know what I say.
No, he'll do anybody.
No,
you know, anybody.
Anybody.
I didn't say that.
Anybody.
I mean,
anybody.
Look, you'll do.
Sorry. He'll do anybody.
He'll do anybody. No, I'm not saying he'll do anybody, but you know, he'll look at anything you put in front of his face.
That's true. That is what
if the money's good.
We just talked about this earlier tonight. If the money's right, you'll do it.
I mean, I've been known. I'll take a hit on the money if the vibe's right and I like the people and I want to be on the tour.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
like if you had to drive Sebastian, it's like a high rate.
Bro,
like
I'm definitely not in this business to get rich. I'm in this business to enjoy my life.
I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna message you about something.
Yeah.
Late March, early April, if you're free.
That's actually like the only time I'm free and that I know.
We got something that is not disclosed completely yet. I'm gonna message.
That's how. Yeah, talk to me after.
For sure.
Last thing I want to mention, aren't you involved in like a radio station also? Don't you do like some...
No, not anymore. That's what actually got me started. Rock Rage Radio got me started.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. He's not.
He tried.
No longer involved.
He gets so busy and then he can't be on.
That's how it is now. I just don't have time to do it anymore. But it gave me the opportunity to interview musicians, and that's how I interviewed Transient and ended up actually I wasn't. Do you remember that, Sam?
Huh?
That wasn't supposed to be my interview. That was supposed to be Twitch.
Yep.
And he fucking flaked out, and I got and it was my internet. I had a storm come through, and my internet was fucked up. I know. Fuck yeah. That's my very first tour that wasn't my own band. But and I wasn't gonna do it. I told you I was like, bro, I can't do it. It's gonna sound like shit, and I'm not gonna do it. And you're like, they're here now. We need to do it now. And I was like, sorry, bro. And I just hung up.
So
like,
just to let everyone
call me back. And you're like, okay, bro, how about Monday?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's hear the drama real quick. Go ahead, Sam. Go ahead.
No, and that's the thing is you guys, first of all, most of you guys know I'm a dickhead when it comes to this stuff. We got to
yes.
We have a time, we have a place, and we got to try to get it squared away.
I know the role. I mean, I know the job.
So that's my job. At the end of the day, I get paid to do that, right?
But, but mine is to not put out bullshit quality stuff. So I didn't mind.
Yeah, exactly. And Mayhem Jesus said, "Look, hey, I got some bad stuff coming through right now through the internet, and it's just gonna sound like shit. I just don't want to do it." Now, I will say, Twitch was the responsible party for all of this because he was supposed to do the internet.
That was his fucking interview. I'm glad that he didn't know because it ended up me and Emmett and Trey vibed like a motherfucker. We had a great fucking interview, and it led to me being invited to tour manage them. Which shout out to Jody Linnell. He fucking put me out to Trapped whenever they needed a driver, which got me started in all this driving shit. So I mean. In a weird way, I owe a lot to you, Sam. Thank you.
Now he's been pimped.
Look, he's gonna clip that fucking part out.
No, it's just all.
I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. I'm gonna clip things. I keep it.
Yeah.
I don't take recognition for anything in this
but
industry.
I give it where it's due, and I do it. And it's a weird way that
Sam knows talent when he sees it, and that's why he reached out to me. That's
exactly
why he knew
Whoa,
I was talented. He took a gamble on me, and he still hasn't made any money.
That's right. You can do the gamble.
He took a gamble on him.
He's still broke. Hey,
no,
guys. That's all the time we got. That's all
you
the
need
time.
to take a gamble on
gotta
me,
clip
Sam.
some things out of here.
Take a gamble on me, Sam.
I told him 2 cheeseburgers and a reach around.
That's what I got. That's what I got.
I'm convinced offering back rubs and slow jacks is why I get invited back on all these tours.
That's all the time we got. Go check out Mayhem Jesus. Also, please stay right there till after the show's over. Find him on Facebook, like his page. Go check out REdEFIND and his new group singles. I forgot the name
deprived.
of it.
Sleep deprived.
You got it. I didn't write that down, so I didn't remember it.
Good thing you got it, man.
As long as he knows it, that's all that matters. Mayhem Jesus, Sleep Deprived, REdEFIND, and the Loud Spot and Ink Nation. Check out everything, even though no one listens to what I have to say anyways.
3 people.
Peace out. Rock on.
Big 3.
Much love.
This is the Loud Spot outro by nothing short of tragic. Is this all talk with no action? No. Is this my thoughts with distraction? No. Is this what I bought that's in fashion? Or is this the Loud Spot with Sebastian? Yes. Does nothing short of tragic have us back again? Yes. Does everything that's good really have to end? Yes. Our pimp host has to pimp show, so to get more episodes, make an order, this is over.